Guys, every day I wake up, and I've said this before, every day I wake up, I just see people making their wrong decisions. First, of course, about what they eat, but they don't seem to care. You know, one thing I know that I've learned is that I know God wants me to be around people that actually love themselves. Some people think they love themselves. Until they come across a motherfucker like me, like, nah, you really don't love yourself that much. You see, the thing is, guys, like I said before, I'm gonna look a lot different than a lot of people just based off my diet alone. Just based off my diet alone will put me in isolation because, well, they put all this gluten and everything. You can't even deal with the French fries at most of the restaurants because the fryer oil is contaminated with gluten. And it really should make you think too, like, damn, why is gluten in everything? Even when I'm not eating bread, I still got to be worried about gluten. All done on purpose. All done on purpose. Once again, gluten, also known as Satan, or Satan, guys. I want to be around intelligent people. Because if I'm around intelligent people, then I don't have to worry about so much. You understand what I'm saying? If I'm around intelligent people, I won't have to worry about wearing a life alert. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I see people making all the wrong decisions about what they eat, and they don't seem to care. But that's not why I turned on videos to rant about people not caring. And one more thing, that's why I say justice is being served. Literally. It's funny how McDowell's used to have that billion served on their signs. Yeah, you got served, all right. They took that down. Kind of weird, huh? But anyway, yeah, I ain't trying to get served, yo. But that's not why I turn on the video. Is to make fun of people getting served. They getting served and they love it. They loving it, right? I want to just say real quick about this, this potassium thing, how important this potassium thing is. So I'm gonna be straight up honest with y'all. I get in between 2,500 and 4,000 milligrams of potassium every day, or 4 grams of potassium. Now, I told y'all the average person out here, especially American, if I had to guess, is not even getting over 800 milligrams of potassium. So I'm getting about 4 or 5 times more potassium than the average American. So I'm gonna look different. My body's gonna be shaped different. So potassium is an electrolyte, and your cells need electricity. They contain electricity, your cells, right? So your cells need this potassium, need this electrolyte to be properly working. So I think the FDA recommends you get about 4,800 milligrams of potassium a day, but that, of course, that's based on eating 3 meals a day and yada yada yada, 2,500 calorie diet a day. Okay, so technically, if somebody like me only really needs half of or less of that, but however, I still end up getting more. I always make sure my potassium levels is extremely high. Okay, so my body is functioning better than probably a 25-year-old based on diet alone. Okay, so since I'm getting potassium, my metabolic system runs a lot more efficiently. Everything runs efficiently because of how much potassium I get a day. Now, I'm not into eating a lot of fruit and vegetables. Okay, I'm just not. But I take one a day multivitamin, but I end up taking two. I take 2 one a days. Okay, I take 2 1-a-day multivitamins a day. Okay, and sometimes I might drink a green smoothie from here and there. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm not one of those people that's gonna be eating all these vegetables. I'm just not. That shit is boring to me. That doesn't make me happy. Life is too fucked up to deny yourself everything. Excuse me, everything. So I get my potassium from potato chips made with avocado oil. Specifically, I don't eat any other type of potato chips. They gotta be made with avocado oil. All right. And so I get my potassium from potato chips and grape juice. And I know, sometimes if I don't eat potassium in a day, I notice it. I notice my metabolic system is not running efficiently the next day. The very next day, I notice. So you need potassium for muscle growth. You need potassium to take a shit. Your digestive system ain't nothing gonna be working too good. That's another reason why people can't lose weight. I would say 2 big reasons, or 3 big reasons people don't lose weight. I would say a lack of potassium, a lack of magnesium, and a lack of iodine. Those are 3 things that most Americans are totally deficient in. And see, when you get efficient in those 3 minerals, tell you the truth, you're not going to want to be eating a lot of food, because if you taking those 3 minerals efficiently, and you eating what you eat, what the average American, you're going to find yourself on a toilet stool. Why? Because your body is going to be functioning. So it's going to automatically make you eat less by default, because you don't feel like running to the bathroom all the time. You're gonna take, I ain't gonna lie, you're gonna take a piss all the time. You're gonna feel like you gotta take a shit all the time. You're gonna be like, God damn, I cannot eat this much, because your body gonna be actually functioning. See, and then what happens to people that don't get these 3 minerals efficiently, they end up gaining weight, and then you find yourself hungry the next day when you ain't even took a shit. Your body is malfunctioning, and that's gonna lead to other problems, of course. So I just want to tell y'all that, and some of y'all already know this, but hey, some people got to be woken up. Like, well, if that black, because don't let that black man be smarter than you now. Don't let that black man be smarter than you. And I ain't only talking to white people when I say that shit. You got most black people don't want another black person to be smarter than them. So the fact that people hear me saying this 555. It's going to make them look at what they're doing. Just see how much potassium you eat in a day. And this is how you know you're not supposed to be really eating meat like that, because this is how you know you're supposed to be vegetarian for the most part. Because I've said this before. The average American is doing what? They eating meat and grain. Right? All day long. Meat and grains. Where's the potassium? And you can't fit the potassium in, because once you eat that chicken and rice that you think is so healthy from Chipotle, you ain't eating nothing else. You're full now. So imagine eating chicken and rice, and maybe you have some eggs and bread for breakfast. Where is your potassium? Your body's breaking down. Your body ain't functioning. You're dead inside. Your brain is not working efficiently. You see what I'm saying? And so all you're gonna do is run across a motherfucker like me and start hating because you don't know how to properly feed yourself. Now you feel insecure, even though I come on here and tell you exactly what you need to be doing. But we know, just to wrap it up, we know we're not supposed to be eating a lot of meat and grains, because if you're supposed to get 4,000 or above milligrams of potassium a day, and that's only in like fruits and vegetables, well, how are you going to get that once you eat meat and bread? You're already full. You're not going to be eating baked potatoes every day, because you're going to get sick of that shit, right? So, yeah, I just want to wrap it up with that, guys. Because of my diet, I'm going to look extremely alien to these people. But these people think they normal. Nah, it ain't nothing normal about walking around overweight and constipated. Ain't nothing normal about that shit. Talk to y'all later.